Good morning from my living room in Los Angeles. This is Real News Daily with the news headlines for Tuesday, July 15th. I want to start off by saying that anyone in Los Angeles who has tickets to see Coldplay tonight at the Forum in Inglewood, of all places. Forum is the old Staples Center where the Lakers used to play. It's freaking awesome! I went last night and it was one of the best concerts I've been to. This is the third time I saw Coldplay in concert. I missed them once, one of their world tours, but I saw 3 of their 4 tours, 4 visits to Los Angeles. I was very happy. They're great live. They're such a great band. I had listened, of course, to their new album before, not to the extent that I knew all the lyrics. Of course, Viva La Vida is one of the greatest songs, I think, at least of this year. They are absolutely amazing live. After hearing them live, I like their new album so much more. They played most of their songs from their new album. They played about 4 or 5 oldies, good old times. At one point they went up, all the way up in the stands, like up to the first ring, and stood there, the 4 of them, like acoustic, did Yellow, and just among the crowds. They were amazing, great show. So I wish I could go tonight again, but the show tonight is sold out. So everyone, wherever you are, if Coldplay is coming to your town on this tour, if there's still tickets, get them. It's worth it. They're amazing. Alright, let's go back to some very sad stories. I was, of course, in a very good mood this morning. Didn't go to bed until like 1:30 because got home very late, so bear with me here. My good mood got a little ruined this morning when I turned on the television and President Bush was speaking. Just hearing his voice just ruins my mood. He was talking about politics mostly. I can't go into details because I only watched the last couple of minutes. Most likely this was in response to the horrible stories of Fannie and Freddie, I think they're called, and yesterday IndyMac Bank, where lots of people gathered outside IndyMac Bank headquarters in Pasadena to try to get their money out of the bank, to make sure that they have their money, because stories were going on that they will not be able to give the people the money that they put in the bank and trusted the bank to save their money. They're giving up to $100,000 to people in checks to get out of their savings. So I was saying something else about that. So yeah, let's go continue on that. The stocks this morning plummeted again on Tuesday, and shares of Freddie Mac plunged 25% as Wall Street sent an increasingly loud signal that the government's efforts for the ailing financial system were insufficient. Nothing more to say about that. Now, the interesting and scary thing about that after Bush was done with his speak, the Dow Jones went up by over 100 points, and newsflash came in that the oil drops $8 per barrel. So I guess some people and companies out there did believe the president when he was lying, talking or saying that the economy, even though we're not in the best shape, the economy is doing really well. I watched this while Obama started his speech, which is on right now, about the economic situation. The headlines: the first Guantanamo Bay video of a detainee has been released of him being interrogated. The boy was captured. Was captured when he was 15 at the moment, and at the time of the interrogation he was 16. He looks very emotional, has his head down in his hands, pulls up his shirt at one point, and they had to stop the interrogation. This was a 2-minute video I looked at npr.org. The boy is now 21, and he's probably going to spend life in prison because he's accused of sorry, Pancho, hey, Pancho, no, of it's my roommate's dog. Pancho, come here. Sorry, everything can happen during this live thing, and you know what? I don't edit, I don't stop, so this is what you get. He threw a grenade, killing at least one person. Then in northern Iraq, 2 suicide bombers killed at least 35 when they detonated bombs themselves outside a army recruiting facility where the army recruiting future soldiers were outside for a break. Once again, a big issue about militant groups trying to kill and get down the people who are actually willing to join the army in Iraq and build up the country, which a lot of people in Iraq don't want to do. General Motors is is cutting many jobs. It's going to cut production on trucks and suspend its dividends and needs to borrow up to $3 million as it adjusts to a declining U.S. market. Economy is great, according to Bush, right? Okay, move on here. Move on. No. We covered that. The Prime Minister of Belgium, Yves Le Terme, offered his resignation to King Albert II in early this morning. King Albert asked the ruling government to stay on and find another prime minister. The reason for his resignation was, quote, impossible to bridge, end quote, the differences between Dutch and French-speaking parties. The northern part of Belgium speaks Flemish, which is a funny dialect of Dutch, my native language, and the southern part speaks French. And there's always been a big, division. I can't come up with the word. There's always been a huge divide between the two parts of the country. So this is it for today. Go Coldplay. If you don't have their new album yet, go and get it. Viva la vida. They're awesome live, so try to go and see them. I'm gonna stay in this high for a long time, I hope. And yeah, best band in the world. Alright, this is Real News Daily from Los Angeles. I'm Jared Farmeyer, and this was the news for July 15th. Have a great day.